Is Shikamaru's IQ of 200 real? Comparing with American genius theory. What a drag. Many of you probably recognized who this quote belongs to, just from this one line. Yes, it's Shikamaru Nara, the most intellectually brilliant character in Naruto. He's portrayed as a genius strategist with an IQ of 200. But this raises some questions. Is an IQ of 200 actually possible? What can someone with an IQ of 200 really do? Today, let's scientifically examine. How realistic is Shikamaru's IQ of 200? Based on American IQ theory and case studies of real-life geniuses. How extraordinary is an IQ of 200? First, let's review the basics of IQ, intelligence quotient. IQ is a relative numerical value of intelligence that can be classified as follows. IQ 100. Average intelligence. IQ 130. High IQ. Top 2%. Genius level. IQ 160. Extraordinary genius. Einstein, Hawking level. IQ 200. Theoretically almost impossible level. IQ tests are designed with an average of 100 and a standard deviation of 15 to 16. This means that approximately 68% of the population falls within 15 to 16 points of 100. An IQ of 130 represents about 2% of the population, while IQ 145 is less than 0.1%. With an IQ of 200, we're talking about less than 0.000000001% of the population, or about 1 in a billion people. To become a member of Mensa, a high IQ society, you typically need an IQ of at least 132. But with an IQ of 200, you would be an exceptional outlier even among Mensa members. An IQ of 200 means having intelligence that surpasses even ordinary geniuses. So who are the people with extremely high IQs in real life? Real world, IQ 200 class geniuses. Let's look at historical figures who are believed to have had very high IQs. Albert Einstein, IQ 160 to 190. A genius who published the theory of relativity and greatly changed the concepts of physics. However, since IQ tests didn't exist during his time, the exact value is unknown. Einstein is sometimes called the father of modern physics, and created the equation E equals mc squared that everyone knows. However, he wasn't particularly excellent as a student, and was said to struggle with subjects like language and history. In other words, his genius wasn't across all subjects, but specialized in specific fields, physics and mathematics. This might be a major difference from Shikamaru. Shikamaru is said to excel in all intellectual abilities, including strategy, memory, analysis, and calculation. Stephen Hawking, IQ 160. A theoretical physicist known for black hole research. He solved difficult physics problems and had a significant impact on the scientific community. When asked about his own IQ, Hawking famously replied, "I don't know. People who boast about their IQ are losers." He was diagnosed with ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, at age 21, and continued to challenge the mysteries of the universe despite physical limitations. Interestingly, both Hawking and Shikamaru excel at thinking within constraints. Shikamaru is good at producing maximum effect with limited chakra and tools. Terence Tao, IQ 225 to 230. He understood university-level mathematics at age 2 and earned a doctorate in mathematics at 20. Considered one of the mathematicians with the highest IQ in history. Born in Australia to a Chinese family, Tao was studying high school-level mathematics at age 8. And a record-breaking IQ of 230 has been reported. However, this value is an estimate and is beyond the level measurable by standard IQ tests. Tao is particularly known for his research on prime numbers and has an exceptional ability to intuitively understand complex mathematical patterns. This might be similar to Shikamaru's ability to instantly read patterns in enemy movements. However, people with IQs above 200 barely exist. In fact, the upper limit of IQ scores on the most widely used Wechsler Adult Intelligence Scale weighs is about 160. Higher values are theoretical estimates, not strict measurements. An IQ of 200 is a theoretical value and hasn't been confirmed in reality. This means Shikamaru's IQ is at the highest human class level. Is Shikamaru's IQ realistic? We've learned that humans with IQs of 200 almost don't exist. But how does Shikamaru's intelligence compare to real-world geniuses? Ultra-fast strategic thinking. Shikamaru can devise perfect strategies in just seconds during battle. This is comparable to the thinking speed of a chess grandmaster. For example, Magnus Carlsen, IQ around 190, has the ability to read hundreds of moves ahead. Real-world chess grandmasters also possess amazing thinking speeds. Garry Kasparov and Magnus Carlsen can analyze positions in seconds and read dozens of moves ahead. Shikamaru's ability to read moves ahead, shown in his battle with Hidan, is very similar to this. However, Shikamaru can also thoroughly read his opponent's personality and psychology, which might be an ability beyond real chess players. Overwhelming memory and analytical skills. Shikamaru instantly analyzes enemy movements and develops countermeasures. This is similar to the genius level memory of someone like Adrien Lemot, IQ 200 class. During the Chunin exams, Shikamaru memorized all the movements of an enemy using shadow jutsu and responded perfectly. In the real world, there are people with so-called photographic memory. But it's extremely rare for someone to completely memorize movement patterns and develop countermeasures like Shikamaru. Instantly constructing complex tactics. Shikamaru's shadow imitation tactics are created by perfectly calculating enemy movements. This is similar to the mathematical thinking ability of someone like Terence Tao. Shikamaru instantly comes up with complex traps utilizing sundials, moon positions, and terrain during battle. This level of thinking is difficult even for real military strategists. Even American military strategists typically need team deliberation and time for operational planning. However, Shikamaru's genius isn't just in pure intelligence, but also in creative thinking ability. He combines existing techniques and environmental factors to create innovative solutions. This is an ability that can't be measured by IQ tests. Conclusion: Shikamaru's IQ of 200 is impossible in reality, but he's top tier as a strategist. While there aren't actually humans in the IQ 200 class, Shikamaru's thinking speed and strategic ability are at the super genius class level, and his abilities are convincing, even when compared to real geniuses with IQs around 180. In reality, even people with extremely high IQs are rarely genius in all fields like Shikamaru. Many geniuses excel in specific areas, but are average or below average in others. In Shikamaru's case, he could be considered more versatile than real-life geniuses, because he has high-level abilities in various skills, such as strategy, memory, calculation, and psychological analysis. The answer to is Shikamaru's IQ of 200 real? Shikamaru's IQ of 200 is a value that barely exists in reality, but his speed of strategic thinking is at the chess grandmaster level. His tactical construction ability is at the mathematical genius level. His memory and analytical skills rival those of IQ 200 class geniuses. In other words, his intelligence is impossible in reality. But if it existed, it would be at a level capable of becoming the world's strongest strategist. Masashi Kishimoto probably gave Shikamaru an IQ of 200 to simply express that he is a genius. From a real-world perspective, Shikamaru's abilities might indeed feel like they exceed human limitations. However, in the ninja world, there are many abilities inconceivable in reality, such as the Sharingan's copying ability or the massive nine-tailed fox. Among these, Shikamaru's ability of intelligence might actually be a talent closer to reality. Behind Shikamaru's "what a drag" catchphrase might hide the truth that, for a man with an IQ of 200, most problems are too simple. Next time you watch Naruto, try focusing on Shikamaru's genius thought process. You might enjoy it from a different perspective.